I'm Greg McKinnon, principal here at Prince Andrew High School. Very excited to be involved in the launch of our energy dashboard. Lights off, green on. That helps us out with tracking our water consumption, our electrical consumption, and our gas consumption.
We've been lucky to be the first school to get on board with this and have students take a look at our board that monitors how much electricity we use and water as well as natural gas. It's able to compare our usage compared to last week's for the same days, and students are able to take a look at it and understand where we're using more power and why or less, and ask those questions and tap into their problem-solving skills to try and have our students understand the energy that we're using and how we can save that energy. So one of the first screens is our daily electrical demand, and so they can take a look at our electricity and actually compare it to yesterday. And one of the key things that's really good is off to the side they can tell us how much electricity we're drawing right now. So at this moment we're lighting 6,795 light bulbs. So I think when students read that and they understand how much electricity we're drawing out, then it raises some questions of where are all these light bulbs and what are we powering up. Our next screen is actually our natural gas, and so it's about how much natural gas it is to heat the school. Last week's consumption to this week's consumption, and it raises some good questions as far as heating and how much heat we use on the weekend when school's not in session, and students are asking questions, oh, I wonder if we used more natural gas yesterday because it was colder out. And so it's making those connections. And so now it's talking about how much natural gas we're using right now. So at this point, we're able to drive 198 kilometers. The third thing that we measure is also the water consumption. So again, they compare it to yesterday, and they're able to talk about right now we've used enough water today to fill 67 bathtubs. And finally, we have our energy report card, and that's going to be when we are going to be comparing other schools. So once we have all schools on board where they're tracking their energy consumption of the natural gas, the electrical, and the water, then we'll be able to use that data and compare ourselves to other schools and possibly have competitions with other schools to try and reduce our energy and have a friendly competition. Now that we have all our three different things on board, I'm going to be putting the link to our dashboard on the school website as well as putting it out on Twitter. Our classes are going to be able to use that real-time data to use it within their class. So we also have Dropbox where they're able to extrapolate the data, put it on spreadsheets, make graphs of things like that, and then have students use some real-time, real-life data in order to go through and to understand what the data is, what they're reading, the effect, and things like that.